Okay, so right now I want to talk about morning routine because I just like thinking about optimizing my own morning routine. So what I'm doing right now, as of right now, is still up for debate or optimization. But right now, it's wake up at 6, do my eat, not eat, what the heck, intermittent fasting, guys. Wake up, hygiene, and then around 7 o'clock is when the gym opens here. So today was my first day going back to the gym. We're not doing anything with the hands, okay, but you eat up testosterone. Cardiovascular exercises really help. Um, just like you guys gotta do your cardio. I don't know what everybody's saying that don't do cardio. You guys gotta do cardio for to increase your testosterone. We were there for I think I timed it good, like 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock. I stopped at 8. So did some cardio and then just did the leg extension and leg curls, quads and hamstrings. Okay, I think that's what I'm gonna be doing from now on. I'm only gonna be here for a week though, but we're still gonna do it. So yeah, that's it right now. And then come outside, get the sunlight, vitamin D first thing in the morning. That's good. Oh, and I walked before. That's how I killed some time before 7 o'clock. Killed some time by walking. I just walked around the place before the little courtyard slash BGC park, right? A lot of people in the morning. But yeah, so get your vitamin D because vitamin D is very good for testosterone. It helps with your bone concentration slash density. I could be wrong, but yeah. Sunlight, breathe, learning how to breathe. I made a whole video on it, like meditation. We meditated for like 10 minutes just right now in the sun. And I like this place. Look, it looks pretty good and there's not many people. Just me. Yeah. Probably why I'm gonna record my videos. Don't know yet. But yeah, so that's the morning routine. I'm gonna go do some more testosterone research for about 2 hours and then we'll come back with again. Oh, but we do here's one more tip on testosterone. The number, like, Hamza just made a video on it. I was watching it while I was working out, or I think before I worked out, I don't know, earlier this morning. Number one benefit is that you feel good about doing the work, and that's what we said about the reward system. Like it activates your reward system the more testosterone you have. So that's really awesome. Like it's a positive feedback loop. Like the more testosterone you have, the more work you do. The more work you do, the more results you get. And the more results you get, the better you feel about it. And the better you feel about it, the more testosterone you're gonna do. It's a positive feedback loop, just like the competition. Like increasing competition increases your testosterone. Increases your testosterone, increases the amount of work you do. Increasing the amount of work you do makes it so that increasing the amount of work you do because you like doing it makes you want to do it more. It's a positive feedback loop. What it is you just have to dig yourself out of the hole. You're in a rut, and just like once you dig yourself out of that hole, like just a few months, like a week, like even the first week of just being purely disciplined, even though you don't feel like it, over time you will feel more like doing it because your testosterone will be increasing. Okay, over the month you're not gonna want to quit. Like imagine that you're not gonna want to quit working out. How much of a boost in masculinity, how much of a boost into your productivity if you just love doing the work. And that's like one of the main reasons why I want to increase testosterone. It's like almost every guy needs to increase their testosterone. Nobody likes putting in the work, and it kind of feels bad. It just doesn't look good on guys. We're men that want to be putting in the work, so yeah, we feel more motivated. Dopamine is like the feel-good hormone. We feel good doing the hard work, and that's like a win-win. Like discipline is good, but like discipline and motivation put together is unstoppable. You're unbeatable. Okay? So, yeah, I just wanted to say that. We'll come back with you in a little bit. So, see you later. Mwah. So I started thinking, like, why am I even researching testosterone in the first place? Like, what is motivating me to do this research and, like, why to make these kind of videos? Bro, it can be just for yourself. Like, I started thinking, like, this is for my future wife. This is for my future children. They need their my future children need their dad to have high testosterone. They need to have a masculine father figure in their life. Like, imagine everybody with, like, all those people in the world without a masculine father figure, just because their dad wasn't disciplined enough to do the hard work, just because their dad wasn't disciplined enough to stop drinking, to stop eating these sugary stuff. It's the father in a family has so much influence over everybody else in there. Like, he is responsible for the family's well-being, you know? So, like, this is, I have to do this. I have to increase my testosterone. I have to be disciplined to do all of this, all of these things that can help my future family. You know, like, if you still eat that sugar, you're gonna be fat. You're probably gonna make your children get that habit from you too. Like, why do you want to do your children like that? Why do you want to do your future wife like that? So this is gonna be like more of a rant, more of a like, my mindset on this is like, I have to do this. Like, I can't say, yeah, I'm just boosting my testosterone for myself, because every time, like Hamza said it best, every time I did it for myself, every time I was doing this YouTube just for me, I fell off. I stopped making content, or I didn't put as much effort into the research or the scripting or anything like that. Every single time I did it for myself, it was not as good as it was when I did it for other people. When I started this YouTube channel, I did it so I can get better at talking, so I can improve my speaking skills, my social skills. That's the main reason why I started the YouTube channel. Like, yeah, to, like, also, like, build an audience, but the main motivator was just like, I need to get better at talking so I can go talk to some girls. I need to get better at talking so I can make some friends other than my high school people that I've been with for so long. Like, I couldn't talk to anybody. I needed to do this so I can socialize with somebody else. You cannot do it for yourself, honestly. You have to have it in the mindset that this is for your future children, future family. Like, imagine the people back then in the 1900s. Would they say that they went to work, they went into the factories, they got into the mines and the caves to pickaxe some stuff? Would they say, yeah, I'm doing this to get my upper body strength worked up? Like, no. Like, no, they're not doing it just for themselves. They had a family to provide for. They had people relying on them. And that's kind of like the mental switch I needed to make, because for the past, I'd say, like, past few months, it was always like with this mindset, like, okay, I'm gonna do my business, but just so I can get enough money to do this for myself, me. But, like, once I shifted that mentality to, I'm not just doing this YouTube just for me, I'm doing this to help my past self, to help my current self. Like, sometimes I give advice that I know I needed to implement today. That's advice that I needed right now. Right? So yeah, you gotta do it for other people. That's like the selflessness of it all. You like, I'm creating a masculine man. When I am doing this to create a masculine man for my future children, so they can be proud of their father. I'm doing this for my future wife, so I can love her into light. Like, I have to do this. Like, we have to become strong men. We have to. There's no alternatives. If you settle for being weak, if you settle for average, if you settle for anything lower than your potential, you're disgracing your family, you're disgracing your bloodline, you're disgracing everybody. Like, you cannot be doing it for yourself. So learn to breathe, fix up your diet. Like, imagine how selfish you are. Just do it, you gotta live life a little. How selfish are you to do that? How selfish are you to I'm just gonna eat this sugary stuff because I gotta live life a little. I'm just gonna go drink, just drink this one day to live life a little, or to experience it. Like, shut up. Like, shut up. Okay? Like, no. We have to have that mentality to go at it 100%. To it's freaking good and strong. Okay? Gosh. Yeah. So there's a little rant, man. I really needed that mentality switch. Like, I've been like slowly switching into that mentality, but like, I just needed to say it out loud that you have to do it for your future family. You have to do it for your future children. You have to become masculine. Like, what is it? Do it. You have to stop drinking the alcohol. Stop jerking off, bro. Like, imagine how much shame you're gonna be put in if your future wife walks in on you when you're swanking it. Like, why? Like, why? Imagine how much. Like, I don't know how people can be their father of the household and they don't feel shameful for not living to their potential. They don't feel shameful that they're obese. They don't feel shameful that they just sit on the couch and watch TV all day. The reason why they don't feel that is because they're distracting themselves from the reality, and the reality is that they're weak. That is the reality. They're not masculine anymore. So I'm gonna keep continuing on with this testosterone thing, and I am going to be implementing it. Probably for another week. Do more research on it, and then I really wanna dive more deep in to diet and sleep, because I still have some recorded recorded videos from Hamza's Anonymous School, because I left, but like, I saved the videos. I saved the video, so I still have some of that still there. I can go through it and learn from it. But yeah, so let's talk game plan. I always like talking game plan, honestly. Game plan this week. We're gonna try being as disciplined as I possibly can. What's required, not what's best. I'm gonna try my best. No, we're gonna do what's required. We're gonna do it until, like, I know that they say, like, your cortisol is gonna increase if you put yourself under stress. Like, we're gonna put ourselves under stress. We're gonna put ourselves under some conditions to condition our mind to this masculine routine and masculine mindset. We are doing it. I am doing it. And I don't care. I don't care. We're not doing this for the freaking views. We're not doing this for the for for personal gain. We're doing this because my future wife depends on me being a masculine individual. If she's gonna be feminine, she's gonna need a masculine, competent husband. That's it. Okay. And also, so we're gonna do the testosterone research, the sleep. We're gonna research on sleep because there's a lot of calls to go over from Madonna school. I want to look into diet, especially like the carnivore diet and the animal-based diet. That one's gonna be hard because my family, if you live under somebody else's house, or they're the ones that make your own food. So it also helps with like the skill of saying no. Like, how many times I just say no to my grandma just for like, no, I'm not eating breakfast. I'm intermittent fasting, okay? I'm not eating this rice because that's like, it's gonna give me a carb crash, okay? I can't convince them like that. You can't convince them with words. That's another thing I was thinking about. You just gotta convince, like, they say, how do I get my friends on self-improvement? You literally can't. You can't convince them with your words. The only way you can convince anybody, the biggest like persuader, convincing thing, is evidence, is showing by example, is your actions. You need to give them the evidence. That's the biggest one. Like in law, you gotta show the evidence. Okay, you can try to play on the emotions and try playing on the logic, but if you don't have evidence to back it up, no one's gonna listen to you. So yeah, I don't expect any of you guys to be listening to me because the evidence isn't really there yet. But this is for personal gain. This is for like, I say like personal gain, but personal gain as in when I get my future wife, when I get my future children, when I get the approval from my father, when all of these things. Okay. So there's that. And I keep saying that I'm gonna get my blood test. I'm freak, man. I need to make some money. We're gonna make some money. We're gonna make some money before this year ends. I swear. Pinky promise. Pinky promise. Pinky promise. What the heck is these? Pinky promise. We're gonna make some money before the end of the school year, so I can get end of this year, so I can get the blood test, get the what else do I need? Eggs. Get the eggs. But yeah, we're gonna make some money. I don't think I've ever said it. I made some videos on it and I didn't release it because it was just so whack. Well, I am going back to school, going back to college. And like, yeah, freak, it's contradictory to what I've been saying. Going back to college because I made a deal with my parents saying that, okay, this is partially. I made a deal with my parents because I told them like, okay, I want to do my business. If I don't make money in my business, I'll go back to college. And yes, man of my word, I have to do it. But also like, I know that like the mainstream media is like, yeah, college sucks, and even for like, I still think that, yeah, there's a lot of things bad about it, but like, my main priority, becoming a more masculine man, a masculine individual, that's the actual priority. That's the purpose of my life as of this moment, is to become the most masculine I could be by increasing my testosterone, by maximizing my health, which means my sleep, my diet, everything, getting that freaking sunlight. That's my main goal. And so we'll just go over the pros and cons a little bit. Pros of going to college is that we're not alone, okay? So we're not alone, and like, I guess like, again, I think I went on a rant about it. You gotta do it for other people, and just being at home, like working on my computer, like it was all just like mental visualizations that I had to do, right? And that's legit what I'm doing right now, and that's what's motivating me. But if I can go out there into like the real world with real people, and I put real faces to these mindsets that I'm having, like real faces, like to the people I want to help. Like I want to help this specific person. I want to help this specific person. This specific person might be my future wife. Holy shit! I gotta step up my game to help them. So that was a big motivator. That I'm gonna be surrounded by other people that I can like help, like other men become more masculine. Be surrounded by other masculine men. Be surrounded by, be able to talk to some woman to increase your testosterone, right? Just that, being surrounded by other people, like being alone. Yeah, you can be on that Sigma grind set, but as I was just saying, like for the rant, you need other people. Other positive, so that's the main positive that I could think of, that being surrounded by like-minded people and people you want to help, that will motivate you even more. Discipline. Another one is discipline, like having that routine to wake up, go to school, use this time. It's like putting myself under tactical stress, basically, because I try putting, tactical stress, you guys don't know, is Dan Coyne said it in his video. Tactical stress is basically putting yourself into that sink or swim situation where you have no other choice but to make it work. That's the kind of stress you want to be put under. Tactical, right? So by going back to college, it puts me under the stress, like, okay, I am using my time to go to these classes, so I'm cutting out this much time in my day. So in the limited amount of is also with Parkinson's law. So in the 1 to 2 hours of free time that I have, that's Parkinson's law, right? I have to get as much work as possible done in that 1 to 2 hours. Also, another reason is I can get a job, but that's a secondary. Like secondary, yes. Jobs, work study job that I had was $11 an hour, so that's above minimum wage. That would be able to. I really wanted to get to be able to buy, the proper things, like instead of like a plastic phone case, we get a metal or glass phone case or something like that. Things that improve your life. Like I did the statistics. If I just work one day, work for 5 hours a day. That's 5, 10, 15, 20, or 4 hours a day, because you can only work 20 hours in the work studies a week. 4 hours a day, $44. If it costs $44, 44, 4, 8, 12, $120. How much does a testosterone test cost? I think it's around $100 to $150 test. I could be wrong. I need to go research that. But taking 3 to 4 days to get a testosterone test, that's what I'm trading off. Like, I think that's a good trade-off to get my testosterone, to get it checked. Like with anything that benefits, like it's a good trade-off. Like for the food, we're just gonna bum off the parents. Okay, I don't want to say bum off the parents, but like, so grateful that we have parents and that they can like get the food and stuff. But yeah. Try not getting the estrogenic stuff. Okay, back to the college. So there's that. So we got, and also like the courtyard. Like, okay, this is secondary again, because it doesn't matter where you're at. You can find whatever environment you are in and get some sunlight. But I love the courtyard there. Dude, I'm like, you guys remember when I used to make videos? I made the videos in the courtyard there. It's freaking awesome. It's like you get the sun, you get nature and everything. So that's cool. The major that I chose, like, I was very debating on education. We looked at the education, like, freak, I don't want to learn how to be I don't want to educate like a freaking high school teacher. Like, we don't want to learn like that. And also, it's only like you can only learn like math, science, math, chemistry, or something. That's the science you learn, or all those things. Like, no PE, no. There's only like one thing in my college, University of Guam, is one business, or it's called business administration. And then I did my research, and then like, bro, that's like it's a scam, low key, bro. It's a very broad degree. Like, you just learn about like a very broad amount of stuff, like accounting, there's one class on marketing, there's one class on e-business, and one class on like tourism and stuff. Like, bro, it's so broad. And you, like when you come out of there, like, what did you actually learn, like, that will get you into a job other than a degree? Like, the way to knowledge now is specific knowledge. You have to learn specific knowledge to get good, if you know what I mean. Like, learning just a broad amount of stuff, you could do that online, and then you can also go into very deep specific ones online still. So the one I chose, the one I'm thinking I'm going to, which is I'm 99.99% sure I'm gonna do, is exercise science and health promotion. It has classes on like nutrition. It has classes on and dude, it has like, there's like 4 classes where it just talks about it's not talks about, it's just like go to the gym classes: strength training, conditioning and fitness, and then like aerobic dance. It's all just go gym. And yeah, so a lot of it is on nutrition and throughout the lifespan, hormones. So that super relevant to what I'm actually learning. Like, it's the closest thing that supplements my learning on testosterone, my learning on diet, and my learning on sleep. So, exercise science and health promotion. I don't even mind saying that I'm taking that. Am I gonna do the full 4 years? We don't know. We have no idea. We have no idea yet. The main priority is not to graduate. It's to, well, we're gonna go ham on it, okay? We're masculine men, okay? We're gonna go ham on it. We're not to graduate, but we're gonna. I bet you like $5, bro. I'm gonna get like a 4.0 in every single class. Mark my words, bro. You know why? Because we're gonna have high testosterone. We're gonna want to be doing the work and even more, okay? So we're not even gonna slack on it. We're gonna do it so good that it's freaking easy as fudge, okay? But the main priority is the testosterone, is to become a more masculine individual. So that's the game plan. That's a pretty long ass video. I'll see you guys tomorrow. See you later. Mwah.